You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, y'all. Salute everybody in the building. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get right into it, man. So they've already made the first arrest. The legal team for uh Bart already put out information that they were going to come after. They had the FBI, the U.S. Attorney's Office, and all these people that was investigating all these content creators that have been making content, basically accusing people in this case of unaliving, Nolan Wells. Also, people that were online that were threatening the judge and making nefarious statements towards the judge. They're coming to arrest all those content creators. They have the FBI making a major sweep. They've already went and got one content creator right now in California. Now, for you guys who don't know, that content creator, their name is Joseph Dumarque. His name is Joseph Dumarque. Uh, Joseph Dumarque has just been arrested in California. Uh, that's the content creator. I'm gonna give y'all all the details around his arrest, and I'm gonna try to get the paperwork up on the screen for you guys in just a second, right? So basically, the FBI Jackson Field Office in Jackson, Mississippi, you guys, the FBI Jackson Field Office. Yeah, to the person who asked in the comment section, they can go out to content creators. Yes, because what content creators are doing is putting out videos that are inciting violence. And what happens is if you put out a video and nobody has been charged in a case for murder, and let's say you put out a video and say, hey man, I think so-and-so murdered this or so-and-so murdered that, or I think that this person has a part of this or this person has a part of that. The FBI, what happens is if that person gets a death threat, that then turns into a federal stalking case, cyber stalking, right? So then if anything happens to that person, meaning if that person gets a death threat, it's a federal cyber stalking. If that person gets physically attacked by anybody, then you can face 10 years in prison for each video you put it out. Then if that person gets unalived, or excuse me, if that person gets seriously bodily harm, you can face up to 20 years for each video you put out. And then if that person is unalive, you will face life in prison. So let's get right. And that's not deflecting. That's just to the people who's out here putting out stuff on social media without no evidence, and it's causing riots and causing people to get ran down on. So basically, this is what happened. The FBI Jackson Field Office has been working alongside local law enforcement to track down all these people on social media and their real identities uh, for severe interstate harassment, which is a federal crime resulting from the intense viral fallout of Nolan Wells' death. Now, the man who has been arrested right now is a content creator on Facebook. His name is Joseph DeMarque. He's a resident of California. He has been hit with federal criminal charges for interstate transmission of a threatening of a threatening communication. This offense carries 5 years in prison off top, federal time. Um, Up to 5 years in prison, federal time for each charge. He is accused of using, and they found him through his account, the Facebook account that he was on, Yaye, YAE 962. That was his account. And they found his identity and who he was, to send highly graphic and violent threats to the Jackson County judge, Chancery Judge Ashlee Cole. Judge Cole is the stepmother of, I believe, Warren, that guy right there, right? That guy right there, Warren, right? One of the friends who accompanied Nolan Wells to Horn Island. So basically, what the FBI did was they traced his identity by developing digital forensics to uncover his IP address. Then they got his email records after they got his IP address. That's why I told y'all, all y'all in the comments making comments, all they gotta do is find your IP address. The FBI can go through all y'all's comments, find your IP address, and they'll have you where your location and everything. So basically, what they did was the FBI traced his identity because, like, for example, if you come on the internet, YouTube, make a comment, say I'm gonna do this, say I'm gonna do that, all they'll do is they'll find your IP address through your name, so you can have a fake name, but they found his IP address, then they located his email, and then they associated his phone numbers through his IP address, right? So he is the first arrest they're saying that they're officially announcing right now of many arrests they say that they're going to make. And they're also reviewing additional digital evidence for broader cyber stalking and witness intimidation violations that's going on social media. Now, also, basically, the state public safety commissioner, Sean Tyndale, according to the reports that's coming out right now, have confirmed that the FBI is looking at content creators all over YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X who are making false allegations, targeting, right, investigators, public officials, and key witnesses involved in the Nolan Wells case. Also, multiple families have been involved and they have been facing doxing and harassment from video content creators alleging attempted, you know what? I won't say that word on this channel, and so on and so forth. So the family of Bart Edmondson Jr. as well, another teen who's tied to the boat trip, publicly announced that they are working with the U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI also to pursue all these content creators on the internet who I try to tell y'all this. They got the FBI. And listen, let me tell y'all, this is what they did. They got screenshots. These people, the lawyer, he went and teamed up. He's been trying to team up with lawyers from numerous states across the country. For example, if you're in another state, they've been teaming up with all these different lawyers, right? And what they've done is they've got private investigators in all these different states to find out who these content creators are, what their real names are. So when you come on the internet and say word on the street is, I think I heard they said, or you got a half a weave with one string hanging and you trying to cover that shit up, talking about you, I know that they did this. No, you don't know. And they coming for your ass. I tried to tell you this, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. Y'all came in here, oh, Ticket Man, I tried to warn you, but you didn't want to listen. So basically, these are the people they're coming after because what they're saying is going on is that these people have received death threats from these type of content these people have put out, right? So, and the reason why that they're going after content creators, even if you don't have no money, is because once they show the FBI that they have an investigation going on into you, they take that form and they send it to YouTube, X, Facebook, Twitter, and they shut down your account all the way across the board. Because YouTube, once they have a federal investigation going on, they automatically have to shut you down. Right? Right? No, well, you said basically Master gonna get us for talking. It's not talking back. You just can't put out slanderous information. The same thing that Officer Tatum did when he lied and said that them boys or that they took a lie detector test. That's a lie. You can't come on the internet and say something and then say, oh, well, somebody told. No, that don't matter. You don't have personal information. I've tried to tell y'all this. So anyways, this dude right here, he faces 5 years for each count, a maximum of 5 years for each count. And if convicted, and he faces a fine of up to $250,000 and 3 years post-supervised release. Right? Oh, and matter of fact, he's a resident of Sacramento, California. Right? And he's got no personal connection to this case. He was just talking shit online. Right? So they're saying that he was talking shit online and they got him and went and packed his ass up. Right? Right now, he's been charged with one charge and they're trying to see if they can hit him with more. So right now, I'm reading it right here. It says he's been hit with one charge and they're trying to see if he can be hit with more. Right? I tried to tell y'all this. right? So, and this guy, he even took it way far. They said that he apparently sent a disturbing message referencing a package being sent to the judge's office and made graphic comments about cleaning BLOOD and threatened physical harm to her sons, right? To that guy right there on your screen. And explicitly attached photos of these people, right? Straight up. This is why when I tell y'all on the internet, I don't come on here, and I told y'all, there's no casework out. The case is sealed. So nobody can talk about this. The case is sealed, right? The case is sealed. I'm gonna say this to y'all again. Nobody on the internet can give you information about a case that's sealed that they don't have the evidence on. You can't just come make up evidence and say, yeah, this is what I found. No, you can't. They haven't even put out the evidence. So this is why I'm telling people, like, y'all need to stop this shit. It's crazy because they are serious, bro. I told you, when I came in here yesterday and I read the paperwork, I said, oh shit, I see exactly what they're doing. And I told y'all, but these niggas ain't want to listen to me. And this is how, and I'm telling y'all this again for everybody that's a content creator. This is how they're coming after content creators who are out here talking about murder and all these other people, right? Basically, by explicitly framing their behavior as federal cyber stalking and involving the FBI, the lawyer is building a case to force the tech platforms to take down those specific channels. And here's how that strategy works. So they trigger the terms of services bans. So social media platforms, you guys, they delete channels over simple defamation, or they rarely delete channels over simple defamation claims because they don't want to act as judges of the truth. However, cyber stalking, criminal harassment, and targeted bullying are severe violations of the terms of services for YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, right? So they use the FBI as their leverage. And I told y'all this. Y'all don't want to listen to me, and now they start arresting motherfuckers. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing now. And I tried to warn people because I don't have these people's contacts. So I put out the videos to warn y'all come here. Hey man, you don't know I'm not. I'm trying to tell you the truth. You don't want to listen to me, that's your fault. So basically presenting a platform's legal department with a formal cease and desist letter that outlines pending or active FBI criminal report forces the platform to take the matter seriously. So platforms will often proactively ban or suspend the creator's channel to protect themselves from being associated with an active federal criminal investigation. And this is why I told y'all this. So they've already been going after the Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram X creators. So they found this person because even though you come on the social media, and I'm gonna warn everybody this, even in the comment sections, like if you threaten to unalive somebody, you think that's cool, right? They have a warning in the comment section, right? And so on YouTube, they have what you call an IP address. So everybody in here that's typing, you have an IP address that says where you're coming from right now. And your IP address gives your location, where you're at, and who you are. So if the FBI says, oh, this person made a threat, or they said something crazy, whether it's in a video, in a comment section, or something like that, all they got to do is track down your IP address through the server, and then they'll find out who you are, your name, where you live, your house, and all that, right? To the person who said creators will fight back, well, it depends on the situation. That wasn't a situation where somebody's life was in danger. That was a whole different situation. This is a situation where the feds are involved, right? So when the feds are involved in a mass investigation, I told you guys this. I don't think people understand when I tell y'all this. And as a matter of fact, since y'all don't believe me, I'll show y'all the article, right? Right? Uh, right? I'll show y'all the article, right? Right? I'm gonna show y'all the article so y'all can know where to go and read this stuff at. So y'all don't think I'm just on the internet making shit up, man. You know what I mean? Um, Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on one second. All right. I'm gonna show y'all this right now. All right, let me put this on the screen for you guys. What? Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah, my bad. Here it is right here. This article had already came out, and I told y'all this a few days ago. This is how I knew. So everybody who asked me how I knew, well, I knew because this is what I do on YouTube. I stay in the news. I stay in the articles. So I'll put it on here, right? Just so you guys can see what I'm talking about right now. And this is where they warned everybody, but people thought it was bullshit. They thought it was a joke. So you guys can go look this stuff up yourselves. Don't take my word for it. Look it up yourselves. So the FBI was investigating threats against Nolan Wells witnesses and the state officials, right? So they have been investigating this for a week now. I told y'all this, right? Right? Mississippi officials reveal FBI probing threats against witnesses in Nolan Wells investigation. Mississippi Department of Safety Commissioner, they came out and they told y'all what they was gonna do. All these content creators who was around here saying, yeah, man, I think they did this and I think they did that. What happened was it incited a riot situation to where somebody, that's why I told y'all that lawyer came out and already said they're going to be serving all of these people. Matter of fact, that lawyer was on the news tonight. The lawyer for Bart, he was on the news tonight. He was on the news tonight talking about that shit. I seen him. I forgot where it was. I seen that he was going on there over there tonight. Hold on, let me see if it's up right now. Hold on one second, you guys. Right? You said, where's the arrest? I told you the arrest was made, bro. It was in California. What are you talking about? Bro, is something wrong with this guy right here on the screen, you guys? I'll show you, dog. Since you don't want to listen, bro, I'll show you, brother. He gonna ask me, where's the arrest? Bro, I don't have no reason to lie to you, dog. The one thing I don't do is come on YouTube and make up lies. I'm one of the rare ones that come out here and actually put out I actually come out here and put out uh the articles. I actually come out here and put out the articles for you guys, sir. Right? I already told y'all this. He asked me where's the article at. Now everybody on this channel knows I'm one of the rare ones that come out here and actually give y'all the articles. So since this Negro thinks that I'm lying, let me go ahead and cook him real quick. He easy work, y'all. A caveman can do it. A caveman can do it. Look at him. He called me a clown, right? Now I'm gonna block your ass. Read it and weep, sucker. I'm gonna block you right now. Let me block your ass. Go ahead and get him up out of here. You gotta go, dog. You gotta get away. Do you not read that right there, dog? Can you not comprehend what's on the screen, sir? California man arrested over Nolan Wells related death threats against the judge. Sacramento man arrested, accused of violent threats linked to Nolan Wells' death. You want to keep playing this game with me? And I ain't even open to read the article to you, but I can do that. That's no problem, man. I can come in here and get that done for you, dog. That's not a problem. I can read that for you, dog. You know what I mean? No problem at all, man. No problem at all. I've tried to tell people this, and I'll show you exactly where you guys can find these reports at. That way, you know what I'm saying, you guys don't think I'm capping. I was never capping, bro. That's the one thing I was never doing. I was never capping. If you think I'll come on here and say something and I don't have reference and I don't have the report, something wrong with you. Let's read it though, since you think I was capping. Sun Herald. A California man is in custody in Mississippi. This nigga's in California. They don't got his ass in Mississippi now. A California man is in custody in Mississippi on a federal charge, accusing him of sending a direct message over social media threatening to kill Jackson County Chancery Judge Ashlee Cole. According to records filed in the case, Joseph Dumarque of Sacramento is being held on a federal charge of interstate transmission of a threatening communication, a crime that carries a maximum sentence of up to 5 years in prison, right? 250,000 and supervised 3 years supervised release, right? Right? Now, since you thought I was joking and you thought that I was just lying to you and saying anything, right? I'm gonna show you right here on the screen. And I'm gonna shut all this shit down. All this shit people say on the internet, bro, I'm about to shut y'all down. Cause y'all niggas just be talking. Y'all niggas don't even know what y'all be talking about. And I be in here bringing y'all facts and niggas be getting mad at me. But let's get right into it, y'all. Parallel cyber stalking investigations. While Mr. Dumarkey is the first to face federal arrest, the FBI is actively reviewing additional digital evidence for broader cyber stalking and witness intimidation violations. Threats against witnesses and officials. State Public Safety Commissioner Sean Trudell confirmed that the FBI is looking into felony level threats targeting investigators, public figures, and key witnesses. But read this next one. This next paragraph that I'm going to read you is the most important. And matter of fact, I'm going to blow this up just so this man can't say that I didn't break it down to him perfectly, right? Let me blow this up. I'm going to blow this last one up just so you can see. Man, I wasn't coming on YouTube capping, brother. Let's blow that up right there for you, right? Multiple families involved are facing doxing and harassment. The family of Bart Edmondson Jr., another teen tied to the boat trip, publicly announced that they are working with the United States Attorney's Office and the FBI to pursue state and federal cyber stalking charges against specific content creators who shared their home address and land plats online. Authorities continue to warn the public that fabricating narratives, sharing doxed information, or intimidating parties involved in the Nolan Wells case will result in strict criminal prosecution. I try to tell people, man. And the reason why Bart's lawyer says he's going after the content creators is because he's saying that the content creators putting out lies are insinuating, or excuse me, are gaslighting these people to commit these crimes. Period. Tone shift, don't say that, bro. Don't say that, brother. Because they really will. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask for it, bro. Don't campaign. Because they'll elect you. You don't need that trouble, bro. Right? To the person who says don't tell racist lies, what do you mean? No. I mean, bro, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody knows what's going on because the investigation is sealed. I told y'all this, bro. Nobody knows. If anybody tells y'all they know what's going on, they're lying. The investigation is sealed. How can anybody, hold on, how can anybody tell you something when the investigation is sealed? Look at your screen, y'all. Yes, state and local officials have sealed the case evidence and official autopsy for, shout out my boy Ron Time, official autopsy results for Nolan Wells. The sealed status and grand jury review. The Jackson County District Attorney, Angel Myers McClare, announced that all records, including the state's autopsy and toxicology reports, will remain sealed from the public. The reason, under Mississippi state rules, prosecutors and law enforcement are directed to withhold information to protect the integrity of the active investigation. The evidence will remain sealed until the complete case file is formally presented to a grand jury, which will ultimately determine whether criminal charges should be filed. So nobody will know who's being investigated, what happened, until it's just like the Celeste Rivas situation, y'all, with David. Everybody in here knows the Celeste Rivas and David situation. Everybody was talking shit and saying, oh, they're not going to do anything, bro. What's going on? They were investigating the whole time. They had to get their evidence together. So when they investigated, what did they do, you guys? They took all of the information they had and they gave it to a grand jury. Then what a grand jury does is they take that information and see what charges they can bring forward. So nobody knows until the person say you heard the audio. That audio has nothing to do with this case. You guys don't understand that. That audio that the girl enhanced is not legitimate. The digital footprints will change. How many times I gotta tell y'all this stuff? You guys don't listen on the internet, bro. I've told y'all this 1,000 times. They've already had a forensic expert that analyzed that audio. It's the same audio with TMZ. That's why they're going to try to after TMZ as well, they said. And Nancy Grace. Because they shared that edited audio. What's wrong with you people? I be trying to tell y'all this stuff. Y'all don't be listening, bro. Even Ben Crump is not even accepting that audio. Ben Crump came out today and said, yo, I got the whole audio and we got the official audio, not the audio from that lady. You said, who's the expert? Okay, I'll show you who the expert is. You can look them up yourself. They're from Page One Inc. The name of the expert is Mr. Freed. Here's his name right here. The name Robert Freed. Y'all can look him up. Robert Fried. Right? I told y'all this. Digital. Read the second paragraph down there. I told y'all this. Digital forensic expert Robert Freed appeared on Jesse Weber Live. Everybody know who Jesse Weber is. He's from News Nation. He cover all these investigations and stuff like that. He's also from Law and Crime. Monday. So he appeared on Monday after he analyzed the original recording, right? And the enhanced version shared by TMZ. He explains that his team at Page One Inc. first noticed that the TMZ version is 20 seconds longer than the original. They then preserved the clips from their original websites and noticed that they had different digital footprints and content. I told y'all this. This is the reason why Ben Crump came out today and said, yeah, I got the original audio. Just like I've been telling y'all, Ben Crump is not using that girl's audio. That girl audio don't mean shit. The paper that you wipe your butt with means more than that audio she got. Period. Listen to what I just said to y'all. That's why Ben Crump came out today and told y'all, we got our own independent licensed investigators to analyze that audio. Listen to what I just tried to tell y'all. So Ben Crump's legal team completely distanced themselves from that specific audio. Listen to what I told y'all this. Enhancement that girl said. He is not acknowledging them as real evidence. Instead, Crump and the FBI are focusing entirely on the official raw data. They have been subpoenaed also the Snapchat corporate servers to pull true untampered metadata and geolocations, bypassing those unverified clips floating around the internet. Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I tell y'all this? Once again, didn't I tell y'all this? So Ben Crump's own team, his own team is like, man, no, we ain't. He even said it today. He even said, he let everybody know, yeah, we got the real audio, y'all, the real unedited audio. And I got my people looking over it now. I told y'all this. If that girl audio meant anything, she would be down there in the police station right now. Do y'all not know that? If that girl's audio meant anything, she would be down right now as a key witness. They would have ran and got her ass up there. I told y'all this, but y'all didn't want to listen because y'all loved because she was a sister and she had a couple braids and she came on talking soft. Y'all niggas thought it was cool. Yeah, you guys, I'm just going to give my interpretation. And, what I hear, that shit don't mean nothing, man. We are talking about a serious investigation here. You are not a licensed forensic expert. I tried to tell y'all this, right? Right? Her audio is not making them look at the original. They already had the original. What are you talking about? That's how she got the audio. They released the original. That's how she got the audio. What the hell you think? She found the audio? They already had that audio. They already had that audio. What are you talking about? See, y'all all think it's a cover-up, right? Do you think that the tow company would release that audio if they thought it was a cover up? I mean, if they was trying to cover something up, then you would never see that audio. Watch, Ben Crump and them gonna come back and they gonna be like, man, we had the professional experts and there wasn't none on the cons. It doesn't matter that she doesn't intentionally trying to help. What happened is now they're gonna sue her. I told y'all this. How do I know? The lawyer came out and already talked about her and what she did with that audio, because that audio is not only not confirmed, it has been determined that that audio is a whole different digital footprint. It's been tampered with. It's not the original footprint. I tried to tell y'all this. Y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all just get mad when a nigga come tell y'all the truth. Y'all get mad, right? It's insane to me, but it is what it is. I understand it. I mean, it's a part of the game, right? And for y'all to know how I know she's getting sued, he already said that, right? Somebody says defamation, you can't do that. Yeah, it's not even a part of the case file. Like I told y'all, the case is sealed. TMZ is in trouble too. Not only is TMZ, no, TMZ did not get that through there. TMZ is in trouble too, and so is Nancy Grace. Matter of fact, why do y'all think TMZ put this? I told y'all look at the title. You don't read the fine print. Look at what TMZ put in the fine print. TMZ tried to be slick, but TMZ put in that fine print. Let me find where that fine print is at with TMZ. I want to find that real quick. Hold on. TMZ is slick, boy. They put that fine print. Boy, TMZ, boy. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Tell me I ain't erased that. Oh, tell me I ain't erased that, man. Right? Hold on. Tell me I ain't erased that, bro. No, I know I ain't erased that. Hold on, I got it right here. I know I got it. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all what TMZ said. Hold on. TMZ said, yo, this isn't confirmed. TMZ knew what was up. That's why they wrote that in the article. But guess what? Nobody told y'all that. Nobody told y'all that TMZ put. Everybody thought because TMZ shared that it was legit. They didn't read the article where TMZ said, hey, man, we not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell y'all this. Here, I got it right here. Hold on, y'all. I think I got it right here. Let me see. I think I got it right here. TMZ said, hold on, man. What the fuck? Okay, here it is right here. I got it. Here it is right here, you guys. Read the middle paragraph, y'all. TMZ said in that article, to be clear, none of these interpretations have been confirmed. And the muffled conversation leaves plenty of room for people to hear different things. Right? So the fact they even put that it hasn't been confirmed. That's why Harvey was smart. He could not put that audio was confirmed. And then after TMZ did that, that prompted the forensic experts to come out and analyze that audio. And that's when they found out that that audio had been tampered with. It had a completely different digital footprint than the raw audio. Period. Right? So yeah, somebody said Tiggy's telling the truth. Y'all don't want to hear it. I'm just being honest, bro. They get mad at me. I be trying to tell these people, man. Oh yeah, I was gonna show y'all what the lawyer. I told y'all the lawyer already. He already been coming after Nancy Grace on his social media and talking about that girl. I told y'all that girl. I guarantee you. I don't know if she said anything else by now, but I believe she's gonna get a notice. I believe that, right? He already said that he's coming after Nancy Grace and any media outlet, TMZ, all them people that repeated their statements without any challenge, right? Let me see. Yeah, he's going after Nancy Grace hard, bro. I don't know how y'all even rocking with it. After what Nancy Grace said about old boy, Carmelo Anthony, boy, all Nancy Grace had to do one thing. Everybody right back on her bandwagon. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna show this to y'all though. That girl, she know. I don't know. They might have already hit her with paperwork because if they don't, they probably do it tomorrow. Because he said he was gonna do it by the end of this week. Right? Oh yeah, I got it right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, he talked about it. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I want to see where he was at though. He was on News Nation tonight. Hold on, you guys. You said TMZ got the best lawyers? No, they don't. No, they don't. TMZ is in big trouble. They already getting sued right now by what that lawyer's name is? What the lawyer's name is, you guys? Y'all say somebody ain't running their mouth. Get their ass on up out of here then. Y'all know the drill. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find where that interview was tonight because this is what I want to see. I really wanted to see because tonight I know he was gonna say it on the news. Um, Hold on. I want to see if I can find it right now. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it right here. Oh yeah, hold on. Is that it? No, that ain't it. Hold on. Oh shit, I got it. Hold on, y'all. Oh shit. I told y'all. I got it, bro. Didn't I tell y'all this? They gonna sue that girl, bro. I fucking told y'all. I got it right now, y'all. I found it. Damn. That nigga was on the news, bro. That nigga was on the news. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Hold on, y'all. Yo, press one if y'all want to hear that shit. I'm gonna let y'all hear that shit, bro. That shit was on the fucking. I knew he was going on the news tonight. I just couldn't find it. I found it right now. If y'all want me to play it, press one. If y'all want me to play it, press one. Y'all want me to play that shit? All right.
But this story isn't just about due process. It's not just about the truth. It is an ugly manifestation of rage bait and enragement on social media. And the family has been treated terribly. The friends of this kid and their families have been treated terribly. And now someone is fighting back against these people who get paid per click to create outrage and alleged enhanced audio of the CETO call that purports to have a background conversation that is suggested sounds like people explaining the murder of Nolan. What is the legitimacy of the audio? The word Bart is in there, and I know real people with real platforms are pointing the finger at your client.
Yeah, so we don't see any legitimacy in a doctored transcript or a doctored audio that comes with a transcript, which is a nice psychological sort of game that people play with garbled audio. I'll tell you this. My client's role was to help drain water off of a boat that reported it being in distress. There were 20 plus people separated between those two boats. All of them saw what he did. All of them saw what did and didn't happen. There were two credible witnesses at least that saw Nolan Wells on Horn Island an hour and a half after those two boats left. And my client cooperated with the authorities from the very beginning, never required a warrant, allowed for the inspection of his boat, his GPS, his phone, gave list of witnesses, and answered every question that was asked. So yeah, people are just fabricating things wildly. And the consequence of that is that you've got people who are in legitimate fear for their lives. Our viewpoint is not, we can't stop the entire internet. But I think we believe that we can do enough to convince people that there are some potentially real consequences if you lie and it puts people in danger.
You know what that means? When a lawyer say that, they coming after that girl, bro. I try to tell y'all this. They coming after that girl, man. He already been talking about that shit online. They come after that girl, bro. They gonna sue that girl. That girl gonna lose everything, bro. I hope y'all help pay that girl bill. All y'all that was cheering that shit on, and I try to tell y'all on YouTube. Try to tell y'all, man. They gonna destroy that girl, man. Wow, bro. So the person who said scare tactics, not scare tactics. They actually have a legitimate lawsuit against her. Why do you think the FBI is out here arresting people? They just arrested that dude in California. His name is, I forget what the hell his name is. I just told y'all this. Matter of fact, I'll show you on the screen. You think I'm joking? Since you think I'm joking, man, I'll show you on the screen. Hold on. Let me put it on the screen for y'all. You see, y'all think it's a game until it's time to pay them lawyer fees. And then you ain't gonna say nothing else. Hold on. Try to tell y'all, man, bro, you can't just come on the internet doing anything, man. The investigation has not even been, it's not even out here. I try to tell y'all this. I told y'all this all this time. These niggas, nigga, they not trying to take this shit serious, bro. They gonna sue the fuck out that girl. I'm telling y'all. They gonna take everything she got. It's gonna be fucked up to watch too. It's gonna be messed up to watch it. If you don't believe me, and I'm gonna get the whole interview. It's right there on it's right there on TMZ right now. They just put it up. I tried to tell y'all. That audio, they're gonna take that girl, they're gonna take her ass to court. She's toast. And I told y'all, they already got the forensic investigator that said that the audio was different. The digital footprints were different that she put out. That right there. Yeah, bro. He's the CEO. Look, this is what they don't even know. This guy right here, he's the CEO of the biggest media company in Mississippi. So he knows all about this content creation. Tatum is done. They're going to get Tatum ass as well. I try to tell y'all this. Them niggas thought I was on here joking when I said that shit. Right? And to the person who said allegedly, nah, ain't no alleged. Ain't no alleged. To the dude, Braylon Lee, this is not alleged. This shit is real life, dog. I'm telling y'all this right now. And you guys got to understand, the digital footprint is different. That changes everything. To an official audio, the digital footprint never changes. See, I'm finna show y'all something, right? Right? I'm finna show, everybody's listening to this video, I'm finna show y'all something. Right? I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you something, right? Right? I'm gonna show y'all right now. I want to show y'all this, right? And this is why I told y'all, people need to listen to when I tell y'all shit on the internet. Because the one thing I'm not gonna do to y'all is lie. And remember, everybody was reacting to that video, and I told y'all that video was fake. That girl did, that audio shit was fake, and everybody was saying this is real. Sorry, man. Sorry to tell y'all this, bro. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Let me show y'all right now. That way, nobody thinks that I'm in here just selling y'all some bullshit. Let's put it on the screen for you guys. And I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Ladies and gentlemen, As y'all see right here on the screen, when a raw audio digital footprint changes, it means the underlying data of the audio file has been modified. In digital forensics, audio engineering, and cybersecurity, this change triggers several technical and practical consequences. Here's what happens, you guys, when an audio footprint changes, right? The integrity verification fails. It's a hash mismatch. The file's unique cryptographic hash, like the MD5 or the SHA-256, changes completely. The security systems immediately flag the file as altered or corrupted. And the audio may lose its chain of custody and become useless as courtroom evidence. This is why I told y'all this. The digital footprint can never change. Never. Never. Right? Right? I'm showing y'all this. Right? I'm telling y'all. So when it comes to that girl, she's in trouble, bro. She's in fucking trouble, bro. And I try to tell you, and everybody who recited her audio, they're in trouble. They're in big shit, bro. Big shit. Because what they did was repeated a tampered with audio. And all y'all believed her just because she said, oh, all I did was this. No, you didn't, ma'am. No, you didn't, ma'am. And I'm going to prove it to y'all right now. And this is the reason why I told y'all she is in a shitload of trouble. A shitload of trouble. Let me show y'all right here. Yes, the digital footprint of the enhanced audio clip in the Nolan Wells case was changed. I told y'all this. You motherfuckers don't listen. I show y'all proof. Digital forensic experts analyzing the viral enhanced versions of the CTOL emergency call, including the widely discussed version processed by audio engineer Janetta Brantley and a parallel version released by TMZ, have confirmed that the digital footprints and file structures differ fundamentally from the original file released by the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. A forensic breakdown of the altered digital footprint reveals several key discrepancies. The file length discrepancy, and I told y'all this shit. The 20-second difference. She lied to y'all, and y'all all believed it. Forensic expert Robert Freed analyzed the recordings on Jesse Weber Live and noted that the modified enhanced version circulating online is 20 seconds longer than the original official MDMR recording. Timeline shifts. This added duration directly alters the metadata and temporal structure of the audio track, meaning the overall digital footprint no longer matches the timeline of the initial call. Didn't I tell y'all this? But motherfuckers be coming on YouTube, get mad at me. Y'all listen to that lying ass girl who's gonna go to fucking prison and get sued behind this shit potentially. And I told y'all this. To the person who said, why they not moving this quick? Because people making this shit obvious. When you come on the internet and you take that girl's content and you react to it and say, oh, he did it, you're done. That's defamation. Because you're reacting to evidence that's not evidence. Listen to what I'm telling y'all right now. This is why I told y'all, Ben Crump ain't even saying this shit. He's a real lawyer. Y'all listening to YouTube people that all of a sudden finally is going to get their heads fucked up. They've been getting away with this shit forever because nobody wanted to challenge them. But now they fucked around and got somebody that got time for that shit. I try to tell y'all this. and y'all didn't want to listen to your boy, right? Not only that, they're alleging that she changed the cryptographic hashes, right? And that audio. So when they say she said, oh, well, she said, that's what she said to y'all. People would do anything for clicks and views. And everybody on social media, because she black and they like her, they run with that dumb shit. It's sad. She is fucked, bro. The change cryptographic hashes, the digital footprints, you guys. Listen to what I said to you guys, right? Metadata overwrite. Because Janetta Brantley used traditional audio engineering techniques, such as isolation, equalization, and dialogue cleanup, to amplify the muffled background voices, the underlying code of the file was permanently modified. This is not speculation. These are facts. Hash mismatch. Exporting the edited file created an entirely new cryptographic signature. In a legal setting, this mismatch means the enhanced audio is considered a derivative work rather than original evidence, losing its pristine change of custody. So the person says she'll be fine. No, she won't. She's done. And the lawyer, he's already said he's going to get her ass. I told y'all this. They've already contacted the FBI because they're saying that enhanced audio she put out, you don't have to believe it. You didn't believe the last shit I told you. And look where we're at right now. People keep saying she gonna lose her shit. I'm not defaming her. I'm telling you the truth. She fucked up bad. You people don't understand this. You can't do that shit she did. She literally, in an investigation by the feds, came out and altered an audio file, put it out, disseminated, and then had millions and millions of views from other people who used that fake audio that she adjusted and accused that boy of murder. She can't prove anything. She's done. You don't understand that? This is why I'm telling y'all. And everybody keeps saying they should put this much energy into Nolan. Who says they aren't? The case is sealed. You don't know what's going on. Neither do I. And it's not for them to decide. Because what they have to do is the FBI and the state give it to the grand jury. And then the grand jury comes with the charges. I'm telling y'all this. And somebody said somebody baited her. She came out on her own. She came out on her own. This is why I told everybody on the internet. I told everybody on the internet. Right? Then not only that, the true forensic software experts ran it through real. Let me repeat myself again. I'm gonna show y'all here on the screen, just so y'all can see it. I'll be giving you all this information, and when I be right, niggas be coming back like, oh, a ticket. Nah, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Right? Forensic software used by investigators have been able to verify that the highly publicized phrases people claim to hear in the background of the enhanced audio, such as "Is he dead?" and "You killed him," official status, because the digital footprint was broken during the editing process. The Mississippi Department of Marine Sources and law enforcement have not validated the contents of the enhanced file or integrated its claims into the official investigation. And this is the reason why I told y'all that even Ben Crump came out here today. He didn't even talk about that girl's audio. He can't. And to the person who says committed a crime, you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. Right? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. See, you talk out of turn too soon. Right? You talk out of turn too soon. Right? right? So once again, I'll show you why she's in big shit. And they're gonna sue her ass to the wall. I'm telling you this. The lawyer already said this. I'm showing y'all this already. The lawyer's already, bro, I'm telling you, I guarantee you the ink is drying on the paper as we speak. If she hasn't already been served, right? But let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about, just so I can clear this up with everybody, right? Because I don't want motherfuckers be thinking I be coming on here and just making shit up. Here you have it right here, right? Private defense attorneys have full authority to file civil lawsuits. Bart's legal team has strong framework to sue for several civil offenses from this woman. One, defamation per se. Falsely accusing someone of a heinous crime like murder is automatically considered defamatory because the altered audio clip, listen to law, y'all, has completely different digital footprint. Let me say this to y'all again. Because her altered audio clip has a completely different digital footprint and could not be verified by forensic or law enforcement, attributing those specific incriminating phrases to Bart can legally categorize as spreading wholly fabricated claims, intentional infliction of emotional distress. Bart's attorney revealed that the viral online accusations directly resulted in a credible death threat against Bart. His lawyers can argue that releasing the unverified, heavily manipulated audio file into a highly charged public space directly endangered the teen's life and caused severe emotional trauma. I'm telling y'all, that is the whole reason why Bart's name was getting all that criticism, because that girl put out that audio and it was Bart's name that she put inside that audio deal that has not even been authenticated and has been proven to have been altered. That is not, you cannot do that. Period. Right? Right? So, yeah, I already told y'all the feds arrested. We've already talked about that. Y'all are an hour late. We've already been here for an hour. We talking about something else now. We talking about something completely different now. Right? So the person who says you're asking for the boys not to be judged, you're not listening. We don't have evidence against the boys because it's sealed. This girl came out in the public and put out an audio. Brother, use your brains. You got a head that size and no brains. Come on, brother. Come on, my brother. Much love to you now, brother. So as I told y'all, right? Peep game now. Peep game now. So the person who says they arresting content creators, that's because content creators are on YouTube talking about somebody murdered somebody without no evidence. The case is sealed. They haven't even given it to the grand jury yet. This is the reason why. That's open and shut. You cannot come on the internet without no type of allegations against a private citizen and say, hey, I think they committed a murder. Period. And then they get a death threat. It turns into a federal crime. Do you not know the law? Allegedly does not save you. He says say allegedly. You can't say allegedly. That doesn't mean shit in court. That's a problem with a lot of you content creators. Just say allegedly. Allegedly don't mean a motherfucking thing. Allegedly is not admissible in court. In fact, they don't even accept allegedly. Period. So to the brother who said just say allegedly, yes, a person can be absolutely sued for defamation if they falsely accuse someone of murder, even if they use the word allegedly. No, sir, your name is Rich Healing TV. Learn law, brother. Contrary to popular belief, allegedly is not a magical legal shield that completely protects someone from a lawsuit, buddy. What are you talking about, man? Right? Why allegedly does not protect you? It doesn't protect you, sir, because of reputational damage. The law looks at the overall impression of a statement and what it leaves on the audience. Saying that John Doe allegedly murdered someone still implements or implants the idea of guilt in the minds of the public. Defamation per se, accusing someone of a serious crime like murder, falls under a legal category called defamation per se. In these cases, the law automatically assumes the statements cause severe damage to the person's reputation, making it much easier for them to win a lawsuit. Listen to what I just told y'all. Listen to what I just told y'all. Right? That's not safer. Police allege, because if you repeat an allegation that's not true against a private citizen, you're toast. It doesn't matter if you repeated it. Right? Right? Listen to what I'm saying to y'all now. So the talebearer rule, legally repeating a defamatory rumor or lie carries the same liability as a person if you invented the lie yourself. So prefacing a rumor with allegedly does not absolve you from the responsibility of spreading it. Right? Yeah, they've already confirmed that video to be altered and fake. I mean, the audio that girl put out. I told y'all this. I told y'all this. They've already have come out and confirmed it. This is the problem. I'm trying to tell y'all this. They've already confirmed that that file was changed. That girl, she said, I didn't ingest. It's not true. It's simply not true, man. It was enhanced and it was changed. The digital footprint was changed. The fact that she changed that digital footprint, she's fucked. Yes, and the audio, Shunny D, salute to you, baby. Much love to you. The audio, the reason why the audio was messed up is because that audio made people come out and say that that boy committed a murder because of that altered audio. That's why she's really screwed. And to the person said, I'm saying scared. No, I'm just giving you law. I ain't scared of nothing. The only thing I'm scared of is God. But when them lawsuits hit, them people gonna be shitting bricks. They probably shitting bricks right now. Because think about this, dog. You're gonna have to pay like 30 or 40,000 for a lawyer. Then, not only that, she's gonna have to go to court and take all of her software and prove that her evidence is admissible in a court of law, which is not. That's why she automatically loses a civil lawsuit. And all they got to do is check her returns and sue her for as much as anywhere. You say you can't find anywhere the audio is fake? Well, then you're lying. I've already showed you right here. It's all over the news that audio. See how these people come on the internet lying? Right? See how they come on the internet lying, y'all? Right? Right? See how you come on the internet lying, y'all? And you just come on the internet lying, bro. I've shown all y'all this. Right? I've showed y'all this. But these dudes, again, they don't want to listen. I've showed him on the screen. I don't know why this guy doesn't want to listen. And I've already showed you the articles. It was on the news, dog. It literally was on the news, bro. I'll show you on the screen, though. I'll blow it up for you. It literally was on the news. I don't know why you guys think I'm just coming in here saying shit, bro. It literally was on News Nation. If I had my computer, I'd play the video for you. It literally was on the news. Let me blow this up for you right here. And I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry as hell, man. Here it is right here. Tasha K lost a lawsuit. And the other girl lost a lawsuit. There it is right there. I blew it up for you. Right? The enhanced version shared by TMZ and that girl, he explained that his team at Page One Inc. first noticed that the TMZ version is 20 seconds longer than the original. They then preserved the clips from their original websites and noticed that they had different digital footprints and content. Game over. She's fucked. She is fucked. Period. Period. And to the person who said they can't find the legal document I'm telling you about, here it is right here. What are you talking about? I have the legal document right here. I got all the pages right here. I got you covered. You see I got the pages right here for you? I got the legal document right here. If you want, I can blow that up for you too. Let me do that for you real quick. Just so you don't think that I'm telling you some bullshit on this channel. I'm gonna blow that up for you too. Just so you know, because you said that you ain't see the real legal document. Well, I'm gonna show you. That way you cannot claim that I didn't show you. All right. I'm gonna show you right now. Just so you'll see. And I gotta leave. All right. Here's the legal document right here. I'm gonna show you right now. All right. Let me take this off the screen. That's to the person in the comment section who says, I didn't see no legal document. Here it is right here. There's no cap in my rap. Right? There it is right there. So you said there wasn't a legal document. There's a legal document right there. I told you I don't have no reason to lie to you, man. I have no reason to lie to you. Period. As you see on the screen. And they asked this girl, hey, since you say that you have proof, preserve your evidence. Because you're going to court. Period. So I'll let you read it yourself, since you think I'm just bullshitting. Right? Peep what I told y'all this. No, this isn't for Janetta. This is for the other girl. Janetta's is coming. That dude already been telling y'all hers is coming. The only reason why they served this white girl first, because she was talking shit and said, yeah, come get me right now. They said, oh, okay, you want it right now? We'll get your ass right now. And they sent it to her first. Right? Peep what I'm telling y'all. You asked me a question. I got all the information right. I don't come on YouTube and just say shit. Right? You said they're not playing fair. What you mean they're not playing fair? Life is not fair, brother. But what you don't do is you don't put yourself in stupid positions to get sent to prison or lose your money. Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself in a dumb position to lose your money? Don't you know people got kids and a job and everything else? You'll just be a crash out, won't you? Let me just crash out. Let me crash out. Then when you crash out and you ain't got no money, you can't feed your kids, you can't feed your family, then what? You a crash out. To the person who said, why clickbait? It's not a clickbait. I'm dead serious. Content creator just did get arrested. What are you talking about, man? Bro, this dude said I'm clickbaiting, y'all. What that blue hell is wrong with people on YouTube, bro? We've already talked about that for an hour, bro. You are late. You need to go back. Let me repeat myself again. You need to go back, right? And read the entire report, right? I've already told you, right? I don't know what's wrong with you people, right? I will show it to you right here again. And like I said, I gotta go. It be so many people in here that just it's sad, bro. It truly is sad, bro. I tell you, man, the IQ of the people that's on the internet, man, I'm disturbed, y'all. I'm truly disturbed, bro. But since you want it, brother, I'll show it to you, brother. It's a federal arrest, brother. No, she wasn't arrested. We're not talking about her. We're talking about a completely different situation. Y'all are late. We've already talked about the person who got arrested, the content creator on Facebook who got arrested. They tracked that nigga down through his IP address. I've already told y'all this. So the federal authorities arrested Joseph Alfredo Vasquez Dumarque, a resident of California. He has been hit with federal charges for interstate transmission of threatened communication. The offense carries a maximum of 5 years in prison. He's accused of using his Facebook account to send highly graphic and violent threats to Jackson County Chancery Judge Ashlee Cook. To the person who says cease and desist is not a lawsuit, you're not listening. If you read the cease and desist, they're giving her 5 days and then they're sending her the lawsuit. Go read the paperwork, Cleo. Right? Cleo the psychic. Go read the paperwork. Before you come in here running your mouth, read the paperwork. You said I don't like, fuck Officer Tatum. I don't care about Tatum. Who is Tatum? Tatum's a nobody. He's a liar. Point blank period. He sat up there on TV and lied. I don't care about that dude. So to the girl who's in here that was running her mouth, talking about cease and desist is not a lawsuit, we're not saying that. We're telling you that in the cease and desist, they've already told her in 5 days they're gonna sue her ass. They don't already told her, get your lawyer together. Preserve your evidence and get us in contact with your lawyer. If you don't know how the law works, what they do is they send you a demand letter. Cease and desist and a demand letter. Do you not know what that means? That means you take all the shit down. Let me say this to you again. You admit you were wrong and send us your lawyer because we're going to talk about what you need to do, meaning payment. If you don't, in 5 days, we're going to sue your ass. Now are you? Do you understand? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Thank you. The hell wrong with people, bro? I tell you, man, listen, bro. I've never seen this type of incompetence on YouTube. Ever. I've never seen it. You're not listening, sir. Brother, what the hell is wrong with you, brother? What is wrong with you? Right here. The cease and desist, you have to send that first. You have to send a demand letter first, bro. Before you sue a person, let me tell everybody in the comment section. Before you sue a person, a judge will ask you, did you send a cease and desist and a demand letter? Why is that? Because judges do not like to waste the court's time unless you cannot get them to pay you a settlement. This is why you have a cease and desist and a demand letter. Right? Peep, what I'm saying again. Peep what I'm saying again. Then after that, they send you the lawsuit. So they're saying 5 days, if you don't have your lawyers contact us, we're going to send you a lawsuit. No, incompetence is not knowing the law and coming here acting like you do, Braylon Lee. Period. 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 All right? I'm telling y'all what it is right now. Right? So if you're going to talk to somebody who knows the law, who understands the system, especially the legal system. Why would you come in here running your mouth for somebody who do? You said what, ma'am? You said Meg didn't, um, you said Meg didn't do what? Yeah, she didn't have to. She went right to the lawsuit, right? You can do that too, but what happens is sometimes what a judge would do is he'll say, well, why didn't you send a demand letter first? Because what happens is they'll tell you have to mediate. Like the judge will send y'all to go mediate and see if y'all can work out like a payment. Then if you can't, then it goes to court. So that's how that works. But most of the time, a judge will advise you, and it's easier to get your cases going if you send a cease and desist first. So, for example, if I send you a cease and desist first and you ignore it, and I send you a demand letter and a cease and desist and you ignore it, then it's easier for me to sue you in court. Because I can say, look, I already sent them a cease and desist and a demand letter. They didn't want to work it, so now let's go right to court. I gave them 5 days. Like, share, subscribe, everybody.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.